people finally back in their homes tonight after a train derailment and fire forced them to evacuate.
2 train cars collided at the Wheeling and Lake Erie rail yard in Brewster. That's in Stark County, and that is where News Channel 5's Frank Wiley has been all night, talking to investigators and those forced out.
A stark contrast to what we saw earlier this evening out here when fire crews did the best they could to put out flames. The good news, no one injured. Hundreds huddled outside their homes while thoughts of the worst loomed in their imagination.
The phone, I thought, at any minute, my windows could be blown out.
The urge to wait and see gave way to police commands. Evacuations stretched to as many as 300. Some wound up on the other side of town at Fearless High School. At the Wheeling and Lake Erie rail yard, flames highlighted the target for more than a dozen fire departments. A train derailment made the mess, then fire spread. In this small town, word spread faster.
We were at a basketball game at the middle school for our daughters.
Misty Spiker said people started talking about what was in the air.
Just a smell, a terrible odor.
Well, one was carrying butane, one had natural gas.
People could only hope what they grabbed was enough while they waited. So it didn't even take long.
There you go, honey.
The way back home is marked in red and blue. But as promised, everyone is safe. And the flames were put out around 8 o'clock. Folks were allowed to return home just around 9:15. In Stark County, Frank Wiley, News Channel 5.
And investigators will be on the scene throughout the night to determine what caused those cars to come off the tracks. Danita?